Oh my god, man. So many death battles, so little time. Although I think this is the last one on my watch later list. Then I'm pretty up to date. Then I'll be waiting for the next death battle, because we always do death battles over here, you know what it is. Because over here, it's always time for a death battle. You already know what's good, and you know what's good right now. BATGIRL vs Spider Gwen. Yes, I didn't actually expect it, but it makes sense, I guess, to some extent. Spider Gwen isn't really a sidekick, and nor is BATGIRL, but she's part of the Bat family. And does she run solo? I don't know. But as far as I know, everyone who is ever trained by bats, they usually work under him. Whereas Spider Gwen, I believe she's in an alternate universe. I don't know if the one from the Spider-Verse movie is actual lore. I know it's like a different thing, because in her universe, everyone's like a girl instead, you know? She got like a JJ's like a girl. I remember saw in the movie. And Peter was like the lizard, because he went crazy lizard. Yeah, it's interesting. And yeah, Spider-Gwen was really cool in the movie. That she looked nice. And I always liked Batgirl. Always liked Batgirl. Anyways, you know we're gonna watch it. Who's gonna win? You know, I think I'm gonna stop betting, because I think I'm gonna lose all my money. Yeah, the little money I did have, it's all gonna be gone. But bro, like, man, I can't even afford this shit. I probably have to say see, because what happened last time when it was Batman versus Spider-Man, Spider-Man won surprisingly, because Batman didn't have any prep time, and because he couldn't use his greatest asset, his stealth, because Spider-Man could just detect everything with spider sense, you know. So, you know, Batgirl has the same tactics as Batman. She can also use stealth, and same thing with Spider-Girl. She also has spider sense. So I don't know unless there's something different in this one, because, you know, I don't know if Spider-Gwen has any distinct special moves that are like, you know, Miles Morales. He can turn invisible and do a shocking thing. I don't know much about Spider-Gwen, so I'm not sure. So maybe there's something she has that tips in her favor. But if I'm looking in hindsight and in context of the previous death battles, I'll probably say Spider-Gwen has this, because she's got that spider sense, you know what I mean? But we don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Is that a word? It is now. Alright, here we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Blue Chew. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
You can take them anytime, day or night, and even on an empty stomach, so you can be ready whenever the moment arises.
Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor's office or wait in line at a pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package.
Since Blue Chew prepares and ships directly, they're cheaper than the pharmacies, and you don't even need to leave the house.
We've got a special deal just for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code BATTLE. Just pay $5 in shipping.
Again, that's BLUEChew.com, promo code BATTLE to try it free.
If you know what I'm saying. Let's go, bro.
Who runs the world?
The ladies! So obviously there's a bunch of awesome crime-fighting chicks out there.
Like Barbara Gordon, the DC Comics vigilante known as Batman.
I always like redheads, you know what I mean?
Marvel's Gwen Stacy, the one you know as Spider-Gwen. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
Arkham Knight.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
This is pretty neck and neck too, to be honest.
Barbara Gordon always had a connection to crime fighting. Her father was Gotham City's police commissioner, and she idolized the legendary superhero, Batman.
Until she banged him. Shit.
So she whipped up her own bat costume to crash a police ball. Yeah, she's a rebel, but plot twist, a criminal crashed it first and she wound up saving the day.
This sparked a fire in Barbara, a fire for justice, and a drive to confront crime on her own. With this new mission came another goal, to officially join Batman and Robin
as the next badass crime fighter, Batgirl.
You ain't badass, you already know what it
She's
is.
called Batgirl when Dick gets to be Robin. Her identity and individuality shouldn't be anchored to the patriarchal idea that women are publicly defined by the men in their life.
Well
Oh,
said,
shut up,
Boomstick.
Boomstick.
Now, joining the Bat family wasn't easy. The dynamic duo weren't exactly keen on adding a third wheel.
But Batgal worked hard to prove herself, and she's not just a tough fighter, she's super smart.
With a strong
Yeah, she's pretty
understanding
smart,
of
though.
technology
I'll give her
and
that, yeah.
computer hacking, Batgirl knew she could prove useful to a team that relies on tech. Like, you know, Batman and Robin.
How could the bat and the bird say no?
And after settling into the Batcave, she honed her skills by training with the Batman himself.
Who's basically the world's greatest ninja times 1,000. Not like she was some rookie before that, though. Her cop dad had her study a bunch of martial arts like judo and karate.
Of course, Batgirl wears her own custom bat suit, lined with Kevlar and filled to the brim with advanced technology.
It's basically a slimmed-down combination of military-grade armor and spy gear that even James Bond would be jealous of. Heck, Batman's version helped him survive this humongous explosion. Look at the size of that thing!
Shit.
She also added plenty of her own tools to her arsenal for an extra advantage.
Bolas.
Everything from a taser to pepper spray, concussion bombs, smoke bombs, and foam bombs that can bind people in place.
What's with all the bombs?
And of course, she's got batarangs. Dummy?
Here I come. I'm just dying to help.
Everyone knows about the basic shuriken the bats are famous for,
Ow.
but Miss Gordon also carries an electric variant.
Why you just throw it, man?
Well, that was...
You know,
oh,
that's very nice of you. That you never appreciate me. You know what? If there was an award for being nice, you wouldn't win it. You can hear me?
Gotta
those
live,
are
robot.
awesome. Let me try. Oh, God, why?
I knew it. I
Why?
knew it.
Anyway, Batgirl's also got guns, but like non-bullet ones.
Yeah.
She's got a gun that shoots sleeping gas, a gun that shoots a grappling hook, and a gun that shoots batarangs. Because why would you throw something when you can fire it out of a gun?
She's quick enough to dodge bullet fire and avoid electricity from live wire.
Who's basically
Livewire's
just
nice,
a
you know what I
scarier
mean?
version
Yeah.
of Blue Jamie Foxx from that one movie about amazing
A hotter
spiders.
version of Blue Jamie
Also,
Foxx.
Batbarb's tough enough to tank a 5-story fall or have a friggin' building explode while she's inside.
She.
Damn, girl, you're unstoppable.
She
Well,
is.
until she was shot
Oh,
and paralyzed
damn,
from the
bro.
waist down.
Shit.
But even with the loss of her legs,
That was hard
she
to watch.
rallied around her peers and kept fighting the good fight as Oracle.
Remember those computer skills? Well, they sure came in handy here, along with her photographic memory. Plus, she could dodge bullets while in a freaking wheelchair.
That's pretty
Man, I
badass.
bet she'd kick ass at Murder Ball.
Certainly setting her apart from the likes of Batman and Robin. She even learned stick fighting while still paralyzed.
She can beat your ass even while sitting on hers. What can't she do in that wheelchair? Well, besides walk.
Not for too long, though. She eventually received neural implants in her brain and spine that let her walk again.
nice.
Unfortunately, these devices are vulnerable to short-circuiting and AI hacking, but they're an acceptable risk and have been improved over time to resist such incursions.
Which just makes her that much harder to beat. I mean, she's strong enough to outmuscle a giant mutant shark and suplex a fully grown tiger.
Damn.
Move over, Joe Exotic. Make way for the Tiger Queen.
Thanks to her police father and her experience with the Bat family, Barbara Gordon's become a well-rounded protector of her city.
Crazy to think how far the wannabe sidekick has come. She's really stepped out of Batman's shadow and become her own hero. The goddamn Batgirl.
Goddamn Batgirl.
Overstepping yourself a little? Try me.
That was a weird outro.
Before Mary Jane, everyone's favorite spider superhero Peter Parker dated a girl named Gwendolyn Stacy.
Gwen
But then
Stacy.
she fell off a bridge and died.
Shit.
The end.
Except that isn't the end. The universe is full of possibilities. What if, in another timeline, that
Right,
never
right.
happened? What if Peter never found that radioactive
Yep,
spider that
it
made him
was her.
Spider-Man in the first place?
Yeah.
What if the superhero was Gwen?
Gwen.
Welcome to Earth 65. This Gwen was a teen kicking back in New York City. She's a drummer for her high school band and the daughter of a police chief.
And she's this world's
Sounds
one and
familiar,
only
huh?
Spider-Woman.
Though
Yeah.
you might know her as Spider Gwen. With her cool powers, she got busy fighting crime. But hey, who can blame her for showing off a bit? She does whatever a spider can.
Though her police father didn't approve, insisting Spider-Woman could use her powers for the good of others. However, her close friend, the non-superpowered Peter of this world, had a different take.
He was getting bullied all the time and idolized Spider Gwen's power. So of course he figured the only way to stop the bullies was to get powers like hers. Except he accidentally
Lizard,
turned
yeah.
himself into a giant monster.
I know my shit, bro.
Okay.
Whom the young Miss Stacy was forced to subdue. Peter ultimately succumbed to his experiments, dying in her arms.
Shit.
His death turned Spider-Woman into a fugitive on the run, but also inspired her to take her father's advice.
It was time to step up as a superhero. With her spiderific powers, she can crawl on walls and stick to any surface. Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man, and you look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a whole-ass woman up there. Yes, please.
Spider-Woman also has the classic spider sense,
There
which
you go.
constantly scans her surroundings and alerts her to incoming danger.
How many times have we said the word spider so far? We get to 50, do we get a free taco?
Thanks to her spider sense, Gwen's moved fast enough to dodge bullets, lasers, and lightning from Electro.
On his best day, classic Spider-Man's even dodged beams of light, at least for a bit before he got smacked.
She's tough enough to power through point-blank explosions just as well as electrocution. And yes, she has similar powers as other spider people like main universe Peter, who survived a massive explosion that annihilated the top of this skyscraper.
And she's strong enough to punch Rhino through a wall, the guy, not another animal,
No.
and lift over 10 tons.
But of course, to truly fit the role of Spider-Woman, she needed one last thing. Thanks to Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp,
Wasp,
Gwen
yeah.
received her very own web shooters.
Okay.
Why do these people keep using sticky stuff that just gets everywhere? Kinda gross.
The web fluid isn't just sticky, but incredibly strong.
Hey!
The tensile strength of regular spider silk can reportedly reach up to 178 kilograms per square millimeters in a cross-section. Scaled up to a human-sized web, it would be nearly as strong as steel.
Oh,
Damn.
come on, Wiz, this is a
Oh, I
new
knew that,
shirt.
obviously.
That can't be. It already has beer stains all over it.
That's just my style. Like all those girls that just cut a bunch of holes in their jeans and ruin them.
Even with those similar powers, Gwen's not your average spider hero. She's made a habit of traveling throughout the multiverse.
And
What?
she lost her powers permanently. They were stolen by Cindy Moon because she's the worst. Gwen could briefly restore her powers with these isotope things, but she didn't really have a good solution until she found Venom. No, really, Venom. You know, the scary alien sludge monster guy that eats brains.
Despite it being, well, Venom, Gwen took the symbiote for herself. Formed into her new suit, her powers were fully restored.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
she's back in black.
I didn't know
this
that.
version of Venom is a bit different from the one you're most familiar with. It was lab created and not nearly as potent or powerful.
It can form talons, camouflage her, and do some limited shape-shifting. But Gwenom won't be reforming from a puddle of goo or anything crazy like that. Also, she can create even more spiders? Who the hell came up with that? I guess the only problem is the symbiote's weak to loud sounds and fire. It's basically scared of a metal concert.
Ironic, considering its preferred look. But it's still Venom, and its violent nature tore Gwen apart. Eventually, she wound up unmasked and indicted.
What do you mean unmasked? Her name's Spider-Gwen.
Right.
Everyone should have figured that out.
Have you been paying attention?
Yes, Wiz. Badass spider chick kicked lots of ass.
After serving her time and even gaining control of the symbiote, shifting it into her more iconic getup, Gwen took a trip to the mainline 616 Earth.
Basically, she got about as popular as Spider-Man, and they wanted to jam her in the universe.
There, she regained her secret identity. But since there were a few other Spider-Women running around, she took on a new moniker, Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider! That's right, this chick's too good to protect one world, she's got two. It's awesome to see how far she's come from teenage show-off to guardian of the multiverse.
And that's why I work alone. I need.
Hell yeah.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But while these gals have survived some close shaves in the past, you too can get a close shave with Harry's.
Tired of overpaying for razors that are over-designed?
Nothing's better than, just a bunch of badass chicks beating the shit out of each other. That's something I can kick back and watch. Hell yeah.
My money on squirrel hunting gear.
So basically every time he gets a paycheck. Harry's is delivering their sharpest shave ever without upping the prices.
That's right. With Harry's blades, guys shaving 4 times a week have said their 8th shave was as smooth as their first. And they're available wherever you shop, online or in store.
Harry stands by their blades with a 100% money-back guarantee on harrys.com.
Harry's has a great offer for Deathbattle viewers. New U.S. customers can redeem a Harry's trial set at harrys.com/death for just $3.
You'll get a 5-blade razor featuring their new sharper blades, a weighted ergonomic handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover to protect your
This thing needs to be
plane when you're
bigger.
on the go. Just go to Harry.
You can't see my radiant smile.
And redeem your trial offer today.
But right now,
It's time for a
death
battle. Here we go. Oh, this looks nice. The animation looks nice. I need one. Oh yeah, She-Ra. I didn't see that one. I'll see that next time. Just remembered. Totally forgot. Arkham Knight. Yeah, I like that. That's my favorite one. She looks nice. Yeah.
Stupid thing. I said take me to Miles, not this.
That ass though, you know, that ass.
Seems like you're the stupid one for dropping by unannounced. Don't you treat your guests well.
Damn, Batgirl don't give up. She doesn't give a
Taken,
shit.
Dracula, I'll get out of your hair. See ya.
She's using the Nightwing Eskrima sticks. This is mine now. I'm just gonna take it. Holy shit, she blew her up, man. What the? Batgirl, chill. Damn, she's kicking her ass. Shit.
End of the road, loser.
You gonna say that? You go. Oh, she's gone. She can be invisible too. Oh shit. Not just Miles. Okay.
I'll find you. You're on my turf. Too late.
She broke through that. I guess she was pretty strong. She's strong.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh shit. Oh damn, she bleeding. Ow. Damn, bro, this is brutal, man. Shit. Blood be coming out? That didn't happen last time.
Ow! 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 Damn it! Come on! Come on!
No, she's not now. Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah. That's from the. I know. Yeah.
You haven't won yet.
Is that a hammer? What the? Okay. I love she just watches the. Oh shit! She caught my thing. I'm just gonna stand here now. Oh.
Now I have.
Looks like Batgirl's turned into Splat Girl.
What I tell you?
Batgirl wielded an impressive arsenal with plenty of tools suited to combat Gwen's abilities. Not to mention, Gwen was no match for her stellar intelligence.
Which made this pretty close. There are plenty of versions of this fight where Batgirl could take down the symbiote with sound and fire.
But even with such weaknesses, the Ghost Spider held enough of her own advantages to take the win more times than not.
So while Batgirl's training was certainly better, the spider sense is just super broken.
Oh yeah.
Gwen and other Spideys have held up against martial
super
arts
broken.
masters like Captain America, who is definitely on par with super ninjas like Batman.
Yeah.
Not to mention, Gwen was clearly stronger than Barbara. Plus, Spider-Man survived that skyscraper bomb with the same powers, which Batgirl definitely wouldn't walk away from.
It was way bigger than the building blast that Batgirl barely survived. Hell, Batman's biggest explosion survival feat doesn't even match it. Listen, I know explosions, and by measuring the size of this
He knows
planet,
explosions,
I can
yeah.
tell it's equal to about 60 tons of TNT. But applying the same math stuff to Spider-Man's, it's more than double that.
To be frank, Batgirl had the tools she needed to take down Spider-Woman. Gwen was simply stronger, faster, tougher, and made good use of the spider sense, making it extremely difficult for Barbara to land a decisive hit before taking one herself.
It seems batty, but Batgirl was overwhelmed by Spider-Gwen
Overwhelmed.
spinning this one in her favor. Jesus webbed.
The winner is Spider-Gwen.
What I tell you,
Thanks for checking
bro?
out that episode of Deathbattle. If you like that fight, be sure to check out the new season of RVD that I worked on.
What did I tell you, bro? I told you. Cause obviously I didn't know, right? But I always had a feeling because last time Spider-Man beat Batman, so I'm like, maybe this time, Spider-Gwen's gonna beat her. It was at the back of my, I always thought that, yeah, maybe this time I'm gonna beat Spider-Gwen, and it was. Which one do I like better? I don't know, man. They both are really good, you know what I mean? Anyways, but yeah, I totally forgot. This video actually reminded me to watch Wonder Woman vs. She-Ra, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get all the death battles out of the way, and then we're gonna probably do something else. I honestly don't know what. Probably trying to think about it. I got a couple things I want to talk about, like not reaction videos, but like more like rant or review videos. Some shit I want to talk about, some shit you gotta know. Then maybe, I don't know, guess we're gonna do something. But yo, that's basically what's going on. We're chilling. I'm here, you're there, you're looking at me. Everything's swell. Life is great because we're just chilling here together, you know? Hell yeah. Yo, I heard something in my room.